Oh, that was fucking gross. I'm sorry, guys.
Groovy, baby.
Oh my. Did you hear that? Yeah, but you did it. Wow. Handheld on this one. Feels good, everybody. What? What the fuck is going on, everybody?
Over there pressing all crazy kinds of buttons.
Fucking rookie.
Like,
Man, it's okay.
we're over here tapping.
just gonna have to hear it twice when you hit it.
Can you just say I'm from space?
Damn, I'm sorry.
I'm over here with Corey.
Ooh,
And you're tapping in with Tavon.
ooh, I see you.
What's going on, Groovy Gang? Sorry about that table noise. I set my beer down at the most perfect time. So, welcome to another week. We got the Groovy Tapes. We're here with our friend Ian.
What's good?
Welcome.
Want to welcome him to the show. All Groovy members, thank you for tuning in. You know, we love you. We just want to say we love you guys and thank you for always tapping in with us and keeping this train going. So
I'm gonna have to sip my beer to match your energy.
So yeah, today's episode we got our good friend Ian here. I would like to say he's like a all-purpose dude. You know, from the South End. Grew up out here, and we're trying to take the opportunity to showcase you guys a really fucking cool dude. So thank you for coming over, my man.
Facts.
No, I appreciate it.
well-
We've
Welcome.
actually known you for like
Yeah.
quite some time,
It's
bro.
like 8th grade.
Yeah, bro. Like hella long. So
wow.
it's like that's cool ass shit to always like to keep seeing your childhood friends and then like catching up with them and seeing them like, yo, like what are we doing these days? And like
Yeah.
we got a fucking podcast and my dude has been making his name. So welcome, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
I just want to start the show off today with like, you know, getting to know your roots here in Seattle. You know, we like to say that's the talk your shit corner. And we just want to know, like, you know, how growing up in Seattle was for you, essentially. So
It's been cool. Like, I don't know. I was technically born in Portland, but I like moved here when I was like 1, I think, and then like my family moved to the CD, and then we lived on like Beacon Hill for a while, and then like Seward. So I've kind of been in like the South End for a while
Yeah.
now, and then I don't know. It's been cool though. It's been really fun. Yeah.
that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
What age were you when you were on Beacon Hill?
I think it was like most of elementary school.
Oh, that's a fire time.
Yeah, and it was really sick. Like, I don't know. You know where the Red Apple is?
Yeah.
And then like right across the street, there's like this hair salon, and like
Mm-hmm.
it used to be like a video store or something.
Yeah.
Like we lived on top of that. Like,
Oh,
the
wow.
top floor
Right
of
there
that, yeah.
on that block.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's 15th.
Yeah, I think it's a salon. It's or it was a salon.
What?
Like-
It's fucking
It's off the like.
It's not
Bird,
It's a right. It's like right next to the bakery. It's like-
or oh no, the other.
Oh, the other
the
street.
other, or it's like just off Beacon Ave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the cross street is.
That might be the new restaurants over there.
Yeah.
That's like right next to the light rail.
It's on Beacon Ave though. Yeah, pretty much. It's
There's
like
a split street right there, right?
yeah, but it's like literally like it's across the street from the bank. I think it's a Bank of America.
Oh yeah,
It's,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
right on
Okay,
Beacon
okay,
Ave.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
like it's just and it's still there. It's just this house and everything else has gotten torn down in apartments and it's just like still there.
That's
So
fire.
crazy.
Whatchamacallit? I was gonna ask, is that when so we have a mutual friend named Sam. When did that partnership link? Was that when like the Beacon Hill boys were kind of forming? Because I remember that being a
Sam
Herman.
Herman.
Yeah.
I met Sam That was like probably not till middle school.
Okay.
Like I think like 6th grade.
Oh,
so
okay,
like
okay.
a little after that.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah,
I was just
like
curious.
yeah, that was like the Mercer days. Yeah.
Ooh, shout out the
Yeah.
Mustangs. That's like that's one of the rival middle schools,
Yeah.
man. Like I believe like our generation, we were turned up like
Yeah.
middle schoolers, man. You had
Oh, for
you
sure.
had all the Mercer kids who like they had a different type of swag, you know. You had your
Facts.
Aki heads who were like, you know, that like crazy middle schoolers that, you know, people substitute teachers always talk about like, oh, they're crazy, like, you know, we don't fuck with Aki, but like Aki kids are hella cool and like
Yeah.
and like they're hella down with it. And then like you had like your South Shore kids where like they're kind of like in the mix of that, but like we had a woke ass like school system.
What I said, we're the
I feel
mix
like
of
we
that.
were considered the bad kids.
No, we were definitely bad just because like
Were we considered the bad kids? So, I'm talking about during when we were in middle. No,
hell no,
No, I
Hell
was like, nah,
'Cause
there was-
that's why I said it was a mix of things because like
kids in Aki were smoking weed and
Oh,
really
yeah.
thugging it.
And, like,
I'm just,
fighting every day.
I'm just saying, like,
Mercer kids had
we're
the swag,
also
bro.
really thugging it.
And
Also,
yes, bro, Beacon Hill just up there, right next to the VA. Like what the hell?
there were 3 hood
And then
niggas
you,
at our
you
school.
always heard Mercer kids and Aki heads beefing. The Mustangs and Peace Cranes do not fuck with each other.
2 greatest ultimate frisbee rivalries.
Yeah.
That's actually facts.
That's true. Yeah.
Filthy ass of ultimate frisbee teams.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how
I'm gonna
Beacon
spark this
Taj
blunt.
started?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I vividly remember all that because that's when we were younger and nobody
Yeah.
else was doing shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like
no. Especially like at our age.
making
there was
dope
no-
ass
Yeah.
videos and just like it being on the internet or
Yeah.
you just have to like really be tapped in with that community, that skater community that
Yeah.
we were all friends with. Like you had at least one friend that was skating. But that was like more of like, oh, that's the crew. Like that's those boys that ride around with the boards
That are
and
really
like
about it.
Yeah.
actually about that shit. And
Yeah.
I just want to talk about the origins of that and how it came to be.
I think I think Jefferson Park got made like it was like my freshman year of high school, and it was like it started that year pretty much. Like because we would just be like we had these GoPros and we would just be filming at the skate park and just like we'd put out these little videos and stuff and like we'd just call it Beacon-tage because it's like a montage at Beacon and just, I don't know.
That's
Hella
fire.
filthy.
That's
I see you guys
fire.
with stickers
Yeah.
around on the buses
They're
and
still
shit.
up. Yeah, some of them.
And then like in the cut, somewhere on Beacon-tage. And I
Yeah.
was like, no, that's the homie, bro. That's the homies.
Yeah.
They really just link up and just skate, bro.
Yeah. And we-
Jefferson is fucking dope because
Yeah.
they helped out with keeping the Samoan community alive in Seattle and allowing them to
Oh, that's
run
fire.
the cricket league there.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, that's how I got hella cool with
know any of that.
my skater homies.
Yeah.
Bro.
It'd be like
'Cause
every
we're over-
Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm over there practicing cricket
Yeah.
or I'm chilling with my family. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck this. I'm trying to hit the weed and I'm trying to go chill with the homies.
Yeah.
And the homies always had who was skating always had Tree. And I was
Facts.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, let me go link up with them.
At what age did you really start getting serious about skating?
I think like probably like I feel like the whole Beacon-tage thing was just kind of like for fun,
Yeah.
like all of high school, and I think that whole time I kind of knew like this is it, this
Yeah.
is like what I want to do, but it's just like it wasn't until like the end of high school that I think I like really started taking it seriously,
Yeah.
and I don't know, but I was always more of like I didn't even skate that much like that, like I was always like behind the camera for the most part. And
That's
then-
fire.
But lately, I've been skating like way more. Like I have like a little part of me skating that's like about to come out in the next video. and,
Ooh.
like, yeah. So like doing a little bit of everything lately, but
In front
yeah.
of the camera.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Yeah.
So I was gonna ask, how did you go from like, because you were in front of the audience a lot, like in
Yeah.
terms of Deception Pass and that type of stuff, which is
Oh yeah.
really taking it way
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
How did you go from like music and like doing all of that and creating songs to filming and
Yeah.
like being behind the camera?
I'm honestly not. I'm not really sure like when that transition happened, but I think I just always want to be making stuff in like whatever situation I'm in, like whatever way I can, however it presents itself. And like, I don't know, when like my friends got cameras before me, and I would be the one using them like more than them. I'd be like, yo, can I like film this clip real quick? Or can I take this photo? And like, yeah, so I feel like that's just the way I insert myself into things. Like when I meet new people, I'm like, yo, like let's make something, let's do something. So yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah.
So Solana was telling us, I didn't know, I wasn't as familiar with you at the time, but Solana said you were the lead singer at the time in the band. What gave you the courage to be like, I'm lead singer, I'm front runner of the band, or was it just like positioning?
No one else wanted to do it. I didn't really want to do it either, and like I think I definitely wouldn't do that now. Like I don't think I could like sing now. I sing in the shower. That's about it. Like, I don't really, but I don't know. I think. Like, I just remember we, like, recorded that first album that, like, people tell me they still have copies of.
Fire.
Like, someone, I was at the skate park yesterday. Someone told me they like, found the old Deception Pass self-titled. Yeah, but I remember after we recorded that album, like, the sound engineer was, like, he said something like, you know, like, you should really look into, like, getting, like, vocal lessons. So, like, I could help you out a lot. And I was just like, yeah, like I'm just. I think maybe that's when I'm gonna start filming more. Like, you know, like yeah.
So you knew it wasn't your passion.
Oh no. Well, like I enjoyed it, but I was like,
yeah.
I think when I first started and I was like a little kid, I was like, I really want to like be in a band and go on tour and like really do the whole thing. And I think the more I did it, it was really cool. But I feel like I get bored of stuff after a certain amount of time, and I feel like I've done what I can with a certain thing, and I'm like, all right, like I want to get better at something else,
and start something new.
Yeah,
you're always about that next step.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was really thinking about we were talking before you got here. We were really talking about your story and how you've done so many things and have really gone head in first. Have you always been? Were you raised this way, or have you just been inspired by people who have always like been trailblazers? Because you are a trailblazer, especially in this city and outside of the city. You are trendsetting amazingly, and it's really dope to just watch from the outside, looking in. I remember I'm not really familiar with your circle, so I remember seeing you at the block party. And I was just like, oh shit, Ian got a pop-up and close, and Solana was like, he's like, this is not the first time he's done it. He's been doing this for a minute. So I think I really want to commend you on that, because that's really fire. But what has that just always been in you to just like trailblaze, like go in head first?
Yeah, I think like, I don't know, my parents were both like artists growing up, and I kind of like grew up in that kind of household. Like they both went to Western and were in bands, and like my dad had a record label, and like my mom like painted a lot too. So I think I was kind of like, I don't know, like I grew up and I would always like make these like little like claymation videos, like dude, like I don't know, they were very like supportive of my like creative side for sure. But I feel like as like, I don't know, I'm not a very like outgoing person. Like I don't like really like talk to like new people too much and go too out of my way. But I feel like when I find the right people, like things just click usually.
Oh,
like
that's amazing.
Yeah, like I don't know.
What keeps you creative, or motivates you to stay in that mindset?
I spend hours on YouTube.
Oh,
I like just look up songs, like new like elevator music, house music, like just whatever, and I just like, I don't know, like
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I just because I need songs for skate videos, and I just need stuff to listen to. So I feel like, and I watch a lot of skate videos on YouTube too, and that kind of always keeps me going.
Do you think the music community and the skating community are secular?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there hasn't been enough of like a connection yet. And like it could have. I've seen it
like
done.
Mainstream, like really giving each other the roses that like because both communities support each other.
Yeah,
and obviously both communities like stem like rappers skate, you know.
Yeah.
Most of the coolest rappers, you know, they fuck with skating, or like, you know, skaters support the music community. And
Travis Scott dunk.
exactly.
Yeah.
Fire.
But I actually, my homie Alex shot the ad for that. That shit was super sick.
Damn.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
fire.
I don't know. Like I've seen there's definitely like more connections happening. Kind of record labels trying to work with skate companies and like having like song placement and stuff. But I feel like at the end it just matters the most if it's like genuine and if like the skaters and the people who are making the videos like the song and the person who made the song like is cool with it being in the skate video, and as long as there's that kind of connection, then like yeah.
Have you thought about ever producing, getting into like beat making for your own videos?
I actually like I've been asked this a couple times because I like used to make beats and I had like a band camp and like I don't know, but that was that was actually after the band, because we would stay up, like we would have band practice and we'd stay up hella late, and like one of them had Fruity Loops and we would just like fuck around on Fruity Loops, and then like so I started making beats like briefly like while I was still in the band, and then kind of like transitioned into filming from that. But it was another thing where I'm like, this is cool, it's fun, but it's not really like my thing. I can't really like excel at it. But
that's really dope that you're down to do things while you're looking for what you're actually into.
Yeah.
Like most people aren't willing to like try new things just to be creative and just like have that outlet of just like, I'm just trying it just to try it. And if I don't love it, I think I know where I'm going, or I can at least figure out where I'm going next.
Yeah.
That's really, really dope.
No, yeah. And just kind of this endless, like, just trying things out and just, I don't know. I don't even know, like, what. I definitely want to keep filming for a long time, but I think I want to try to pick up other things, too, from here and just see where it takes me.
At this point, it's like anything's possible.
Yeah. I mean, to some extent, yeah. Cause
can we talk about that puffer you got on, bro?
Oh, yeah. It's Polar Skate Co.
Bro, that's just drip.
It's real nice. Yeah.
Bro, I thought it looked like something you would make. I thought, you know.
No, yeah. I'm trying to make puffers. I feel like there's a lot of clothes that I want to make, but I just don't have the resources and the connections. And a lot of people in Seattle don't want to tell you where they get their stuff made.
No.
And
that's,
you know, like,
that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That I believe like once we all figure out like that's not the way to go anymore, we'll finally move in the. We're all moving in the right direction.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's way better than it was.
We're kind of built on individualism, and I think it's really crazy because like they really fed like young kids out here like, yo, it's okay to be yourself and like, you know, do this, but also they should have like reiterated that it's also great to work with others.
Yeah,
and like, you know, with that team building. Have you ever experienced anything that like, or, you know, being a part of the game that like made you almost want to stop?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And
you don't necessarily have to get into it if you don't want to, but like, can you talk about like what it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first thing, like with filming especially, like I think it was that first year I started filming for one of the first or second Beacontage video. I think it was the second one. And like, I don't know. I just thought it was like a cool place I could just hang out at the skate park and not have to worry about like my bag or anything. Yeah. And like, and then I don't know, there's some kid that like stole my camera.
Yeah,
and it was like that my parents bought me. And
fuck
like,
you.
Yeah, that's
Buster.
like, and I got it like, I don't know. I was like a little ass kid then. I got it for Christmas. I was like super hyped, and like, I don't know. That kind of bummed me out. And I was like, damn, like maybe I won't film anymore. Like, you know, but all my friends had cameras and they all were down to like help me out and let me use their cameras to film stuff. Cause like in the long run, like that was what I wanted to do. And I just knew I was going to find a way to do it. And then after that, like we were filming on GoPros at the time. And like I don't know, me and like 3 or 4 of my friends, I think it was like Rafi, Alec. I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, them. But, we like saved up and got like a DSLR and a fisheye, and that was like our camera. Like that was like the Beacontage camera that I feel like most people would know today. But yeah.
Did most of the friends from Beacontage and the people that you skate and film with make the transition, or you know, level up to Genesis with you?
I think like that was the reason I had to like name it Genesis and do something different is because like I lost a lot of those people, or I didn't lose a lot of those people, but like they had their own things they were doing. Like I don't know, like Rafi's like a mechanic now, and like I don't know what everyone else is doing really, but they're all doing their own thing, kind of like. People have kids, like people.
Yeah.
Like,
life is what it is. So.
Yeah. So, but I'm like one of the last ones who's like really still doing this because this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
For the time being.
Yeah.
Did that formulate your relationship with Koi?
I think, like kind of. But I knew Koi. I met Koi in 8th grade too when I met you guys. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that was when it all started, really. But. Yeah.
Wow.
What are you looking at? Back up off me.
I'm vibing.
I know you stole my question opportunity.
Oh,
For real?
Oh, my bad.
Okay, that's nigga.
Hey, using my mind.
I
was in your mind. Sorry. Why'd you take off the do-rag? I didn't even notice that.
Because I was tight.
Oh, yeah.
I was tight.
I understand.
I was tight. You really throw me off. Fuck, I had a question. You fucked me up. Shit. Fuck you, dude. That really threw me up.
What made you dye your hair pink at the South End Art Show? Was it always pink?
I think I did a couple different colors before, but I can't remember why pink necessarily, but I don't know. I'm a big Frank Ocean fan. Like, I like that phase where he would dye his hair different colors, and I think that was when he like was really on his shit. So like it's kind of like
that's
my
really
whole thing too. Yeah.
I remember my question. Thank you. Shout out to you. When you were at the South End Art Show, fuck this guy. When you were at the South End Art Show, what made you come up with the face design? Is it first of all, whose face is the Genesis logo for that sticker?
I think it's like Britney Spears or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Like one of the homies like sent it to me. I was like, oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fire.
super random. Yeah.
Yeah. When you make clothes, is it are you inspired by a time, or are you just referencing what you want to wear and just like hopefully the masses catch on?
I think I try to be as like modern as possible, and like I like colorful stuff. Like I kind of live for that like that Odd Future era when everyone was wearing like rainbow stuff.
Yeah,
for
like,
sure.
Like as cheesy as it is to some
all
people,
the donut
like
colors.
It's fire.
I don't know. I like to some extent. Like I always try to like don't go too crazy, but like
colors are important.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's kind of the era we grew up, like the wing we grew up under, like that
2013, 2014.
Yeah, just watching those kids like make it and just be themselves. Like whether skating, making videos, they were just like kicking it as like the homies. That was the first like group that like resembled what my group of friends looked like. We didn't look all the same, but we were all into like the same bullshit things, and we kind of did the same things.
Definitely.
Did that play any part into you diving into like being more just believing in your creative, like it's like can make it, or did you undoubtedly know that like whether I figure it out or not, I'm always going to try to be creative?
I think, I don't know, for a while I was very set on like making it and trying to do something and being like that person, but I think lately it's been more like I'm just kind of enjoying the ride. I don't really know what's going to happen in a year or like where I'm going to be at, like given the past year. So I'm just like here for the ride. Like, I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What was it like being in New York? We all took a trip to New York together last year. We were supposed to go again this year, but you actually got to go to New York and not only just kick it in New York, but get to work in New York. What was that like?
Yeah, it was sick. Like, I don't know. We'd just be out filming like every day, like just mobbing like through the streets, like super sick. Like I didn't really get to film like as much as I wanted to, just because I don't know. I think that was when
you're
like,
just skating.
Yeah, and like also, I was actually skating a lot too, which was sick. Like I wasn't always filming. But I think that's when like maybe it was like when daylight savings like first started kicking in, and everyone was waking up at 3 p.m. Like we go to one spot, and then it's like, all right, it's dark. Like we can skate Times Square at night, or we can just go home, and it's super cold. So everyone's like, all right, we're just gonna go home.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that every day. But got a couple clips in. Like,
what are your favorite spots in New York to skate?
I'm trying to think. There's this one spot I went to that I really liked, but I'm trying to remember like what it was. I honestly went to like a lot of skate parks while I was out there.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Yeah, like LES Park and like Blue Park. And
Yeah.
Those are super fun. Yeah, there's like this like cemetery curb spot in Long Island City. It was just like there's like the cemetery and like on one side, and then it just has all these like kind of like curbs and ledges on the street, and you kind of have to like watch for cars, and there's this big like kind of bump thing.
Oh, that's
you can
fire.
skate. It was super sick. Yeah.
Did you get to film there, or did you just skate there?
I filmed a little bit there, but like kind of like I was saying, I was like the video I'm working on is like almost done at this point, so I'm like kind of taking time to skate more, but also being like, all right, we need to like get to work and finish it. Like, yeah. So yeah, it's been cool.
Is there a struggle to like push your, because Genesis is like your career and it's your baby.
Yeah.
Is there a struggle to always push and like find time to like spend time pushing your like nurturing your thing, your career, your media, your empire?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, like some days I'll like get home and I'll be like, okay, like I told myself I was going to like edit this much today, and I'll just get home and I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything, and I don't want to try to do something if I'm not in the mental place to like get it done. And sometimes I just don't. I get like a little bummed, but like, I don't know. I think like through the ups and downs, you always find like little things along the way that'll like give you the motivation to keep going.
Oh, that's fire.
I was out skating today, and like we were like skating inside the, like right before I came here, pretty much we were like in the Westlake like station in the tunnel, like there's the stair set,
yeah,
hard,
and like all these security guards came out, and there's like a bunch of like other skaters who pulled up, and they basically like told the security guards like, nah, like we're gonna skate right now, like till we get this trick. And then they had to call the cops in, and like, but I don't know, I live for shit like that, like those. And we got one clip while we were there too, so like little things like that like kind of keep me going.
That's
like,
amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like I feel like skateboarding is one of those arts that's still the same art. Like it's like the thrill of skating in spots where you're not supposed to be in, or just like the rebelliousness of skating. It's still lived through like street skating, and I always admire.
Skateboarding signs everywhere.
No, yeah,
literally everywhere has no skateboarding.
It's kind of like I think Nikel Smith had something he said about this when they were skating a spot or something. I was seeing it on Instagram. He was just like, "We're the necessary evil." Like, you know, it's that like people are always gonna be mad at it or whatever, but it's like that. Like, I don't know.
That's facts.
It's like the super villain, but we're not doing anything bad.
You're not doing anything bad.
Like,
no harm.
And you're also
the most harm you'll do to yourself.
Exactly. You'll end up hurting yourself more than.
No, exactly. And I think security guards are always like, oh, well, you could like sue us, but we're not gonna do that. No. We just want to get our.
You knew what you signed up for.
Yeah, who was the fuck ass person that sued the security? Like someone had to be like had to do it and fucked it up for everybody. Now there's the stereotype.
Yeah, right.
Fuck you, nigga.
Do you still jam, bro? Do you once in a while?
Like on my guitar? Or like,
yeah.
Like I don't know. Like sometimes I'll I have this little keyboard. I'll like fuck around on a little bit, and I'll play guitar like once a week, once every 2 weeks, kind of like just to like in between when I'm editing, like I need something to kind of like calm me down or get me out of that like zone.
You're really a true artist. And like that's really fire. That's what I'm really learning about like having this conversation with you. You're like art is what you rely on to just like either calm yourself down or just be creative in something else creative that you're doing. That is really fire. That's a lost thing for our generation of just being like, I like shit to like shit, and like I'm doing it because I enjoy it, not because you told me to do it or it's whatever. It's just like I have a small passion or I have a curiosity for it. And that's really, really dope.
Thank you.
I was I was looking at your Instagram. You're kind of the Seattle Thrasher.
Yeah.
Is that a good cosign to put on you?
Yeah, no, I fuck with that. Yeah,
Because I was just watching it. I was just like, there's nothing else in this city that is Genesis, and that's amazing. And it just came out of just your passion and your creativity.
Yeah,
which is really, really, really dope.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Fuck yeah. I haven't used the soundboard a lot today.
Hey, welcome to the pod.
What else we got on there?
I fuck with. No one else is ever curious.
KWJT, Puget Sound from space.
Hey.
Groovy Tapes.
Shout out, Maven.
Oh,
You know,
that's for Uno when we play Uno.
yeah, that's true. That's that jam on it. You know,
I have no idea why we put this on there.
that's when we play Bones, or if someone say something stupid. We hardly use it though.
Yeah.
Tavares' favorite sound effect.
No,
The laughter that never ends.
that lady, whoever's recording right now, she's laughing for hella long.
This one's the intro. This one's the applause. Come on. Big applause. I don't remember. Oh, this one, yeah, we kept the spark in.
Yes, sir.
I thought we got rid of that one.
No, you know, we get high, baby. Man, bro.
Sometimes it's a question. Sometimes it's just like, it's that exact sentence.
Yeah, you can't. That's the interesting thing about the way I interview. Like, you know, we don't formally say it's an interview. We usually just say it's a podcast, and it's just like we like getting to know who we have on. So it's like, I think that driving like where when I like go on tangents and shit. Shout out Mr. Quigley because he fucking
Taught you what a tangent was?
Yeah, and he instilled tangents in me. So damn.
He instilled. I think you would just talk a lot if you.
I was listening to them motherfuckers all the time.
You're like, ooh, I want to do that. I want to talk.
Yeah, because I wanted to be a teacher one day.
I know.
You know, so
what would you be, Mr. Siva, or would they call you Tavares? It was good Tavares, or was good Mr. Steve?
Mr. C.
Oh, it'd probably be Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Keep it simple.
Fuck no, I'm roasting Mr. T. Where's your bust downs? Every day I'm on your helmet.
Oh, I'm on it.
You better teach kids.
Shining in class. Bust Daniels, and I'm wearing the finest drip.
What was it like to put a team together? Did you handpick most of the team that you shoot with, or did they just like, oh, I fuck with Genesis, film me, or was it just like an organic?
I think like a lot of the people right now, it's just like, it was like the youngest people who were like just starting to like learn how to skate when Beacontage was a thing. So I like knew them and I would see them at the park, and then like, kind of like along the way, I just would meet these people and kind of like pick up people along the way and be like, we should film more. Like, let's make a video. Let's work on stuff. And like, it just kind of stemmed from that. Just like the people, it was basically just the people I would see the most often. Like if I see you like every week, like you're in Genesis. Like that's just, I don't know. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's a really organic way to build. Would you call it a skate? It's a skate team, right?
Yeah. Or like, yeah,
for
sure. Like it's like a crew. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's like an official.
No
team,
label.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I appreciate that, you have the two genuine, kind ladies on your crew too.
Yeah.
Because, you really put a face for women who skate, and they do too, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Elise and Cass are sick.
Yeah.
They kill it. Yeah.
What was it like to shoot for Noah?
That came out super like random, actually. Like I think like my friend Alex, he's like technically like the manager for the skate team, like they didn't like have a skate team at the time because it's kind of like just a clothing brand.
Yeah.
But I think he was kind of pushing for a skate team and was like, he wanted Troy to be like one of the main people on the skate team. And they're like, okay, so we're making this like deck. We're going to send you one. And could we get a photo like of you skating it or whatever? And basically the day they shot the photo, I was just there, of course, because I'm like, I kind of go everywhere with Troy pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if you guys are getting a photo, I'm going to film it.
Exactly.
And, like, that's kind of just how that happened. And yeah, super.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's
sick,
that's a really, like, I love that it's like a really organic thing with you where it
Yeah.
wasn't like, it wasn't something that you were like, oh, I really need this. You were just like, oh, my homie's going to skate. I'm fucking filming that.
Yeah.
Of course. Like,
No, yeah,
that's
exactly.
Mando off top.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
I've been hanging out with Harry too much. That's why I said Mando. That's dope.
Would you ever think about having your own shop one day, dude?
I would love to. I'm just not sure what I want to do with Genesis or with anything at this point. I'm kind of just open to like where it takes me, but if it like, I think I'm just going to put this video out and like hopefully drop some clothes with it and see how that does. And if it does well, then I'm going to keep doing that. And I'd love to have like a little, like, I don't know. I've always dreamed of having like a little, like warehouse type of deal in Soto. Just like where we ship stuff out and there's like a little skate park in it. Like
That's
if I could
fire.
do that, like that would be awesome. But you know, I'm just going to see where it takes me.
What started you getting into clothes, like making and selling clothes?
I think I don't know. My dad, he was in like a bunch of like noise bands and stuff, and he would always like do like a little tour, and he would like screen print like merch for it or just at home. Like he just knew how to do that. I think he's been doing that for quite some time now, or he's known how to do it for a while. And like so he kind of taught me how to do that. And then I had a band in like 5th grade that was like before Deception Pass, and it was called the Scribbles, or it's like all the same people in Deception Pass, but it's like you know, like a
The
different
Scribbles,
Yeah,
what? That
yeah.
was
That's
And then-
fucking fire.
yeah, and
Dope.
we had these T-shirts, and it was like it said the Scribbles in my handwriting, and it had like Scribbles on top and under it, and like we would do different colored like prints, and like my 5th grade like teacher had one like
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's super like super
Damn.
random. So
That's fucking
yeah.
fire.
yeah, yeah.
So that's where the clothes.
Yeah, so just kind of from that, and like everything I made was pretty much screen printed at my house. So
That's fire.
now I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, how do I make like a puffer jacket? How do I make beanies? How do I do pants? And I just don't know how to do any of these things, but I'm like trying to figure it out. Like, and
Damn,
see
I
if I
need
can
the
do that.
Genesis pants.
yeah, right?
I need those.
Ooh.
Fuck.
The pants.
Man,
Yeah, that's
What?
Yeah.
crazy.
I need to get big and buff so I can get all this drip. You feel me? You know, it's okay. Shout out to all my big people.
Damn, you was making
You know,
clothes in 5th. That's fucking.
that-
That's fucking fire. Like,
Yeah.
to me, like I love stories like that because these are stories that you read about really glamorous people. Like Bobby Hundreds was a type of person. He was just like, I was just doing this because this is all I knew. And
Yeah.
for me, you really resemble like a very cool era where you just like I'm passionate about something and I just do it. That's fucking dope. That's really dope, Ian.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Seattle, we need to stand behind this man right here, man.
Don't end it. We got 20
No,
minutes.
I'm just speaking.
That's how you be talking,
I'm
bro.
just speaking in a little excerpt. It's okay. I know.
No, did you hear it?
I be talking so climactic.
Did you hear
I'm
how it sounded like it was almost it was over? Like
Hell no.
I was just
Listen, you know,
I felt it. I felt like, oh man.
everyone knows if you're groovy, a part of the groovy gang, then you know we don't stop until an hour. So yeah, real deal. But yeah, dude, we need to stand by this, stand behind this man and support what's going on, because that's all it takes. And I think, you know, if we just hear stories like this and hear that, you know, these are these are possible outcomes. Anybody who's out there living in the neighborhoods, you know, believe in yourself and like really, really sit down and see if you want to take that step. And a lot of us are doing it, you know, our age. I just want to, you know, always make it a thing that we tell people like, good fucking job. Like
facts.
This is why we do this shit.
Yeah.
Like this is like we see people doing their fucking thing and we're like, yo, we want them on. And we want to tell the world like, hey, like notice this, like, you know, in all levels, like everyone in the neighborhoods are doing it, you know, from like people like this and like the day-to-day people, bus drivers type shit, you know, and everyone in the neighborhood. I'm so sorry.
You're talking to either the people or he is. You're not talking to me. Would you? Are you really into cameras, or are you just like fuck with the one camera that you have?
I kind of just know how my camera works, and I just like when it's too dark, I turn it up. So when it looks blue, I make it not blue, and like but I don't know. I'm into cameras. Like I don't know. Like people will ask me super technical questions, and I'm kind of just like,
damn,
I don't like, you know.
Yeah.
I know that camera because that's what I think Marvin had that for a while, or is that Koi's? Or like, I'm kind of familiar with like
this is the 64. Koi shoots on the fucking A7 II. He shoots on the A7 III now because he's hella cool now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Koi.
See, I could not tell those apart though. Like, if like I'm not like a nerd at cameras like that really, but yeah, I love cameras. Yeah.
What's the one that you shoot on now? The one that's like the shoulder.
I can pull it out actually.
You have it on you? That's fire.
I always bring it with me because I never like. I had one homie who got his camera stolen when he was at the parking lot at Jefferson. He just like left it in the passenger seat.
Fuck you, non-camera niggas.
So.
You don't know how to use cameras. Stop stealing niggas' backpacks out their cars.
Man,
punk ass people.
To do what? To do not a damn thing.
Damn. Going to the pawn shop. Hey, bro, how much can I get for this camera, bro? Oh shit. That's fucking fire.
Got a whole like kind of.
That's fucking fire.
Right here with me. This is the HMC 150
shooter gang.
Ooh.
Like,
big thanks.
Ooh.
Fisheye attachment on the bottom. Don't have the fisheye on it, and then just like this is my T4 I bought from Marvin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on. This is the equivalent of putting hundreds on your sleeve, if you didn't know. That was like, come on, you don't see it, but you see it. That's fucking fire. That's a beaut.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's over here fan.
You can feel it. It's not too bad.
He got, hey, Koi,
like,
he has fucking rails on his punk ass nigga.
Yeah.
He's going crazy.
Nah, he'll know what I'm talking. I've been telling Koi to get a cage for about 3 months. Mm-hmm. And he's like, nah, bro, I be thugging it out. Fuck cages.
Man, that's a shooter talk, man. You guys go crazy, man.
Yeah.
You see how you could just mount that on anything?
Yeah. Or actually, I need these because the fisheye weighs more than the camera, and if I didn't have the rails, it would pull my entire lens off my camera.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
like it's like
Whoa.
it's like
crazy.
that big. Shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
Got
crazy.
that on me too, but yeah, takes a second to.
Nah, you don't gotta pull it out. Niggas know.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys are like
Watch Genesis. You niggas
Yeah.
know.
Exactly. On some MGM shit, grand shit. Like,
This is fire. I'm a
what in
like.
the world.
Yeah.
I'm really a fan of.
I can't really
shit.
fathom anything right now because I'm like,
How did you come up with the name Genesis?
That was actually, I think it was like back in 2016. My friend Pablo like coined the name or whatever. Like my friend, because it's my friend Josh. He drove a Genesis coupe, and when we were filming for the video, it's pretty much like a 2-seater, but it has like kind of like 2 seats in the back. But we would fit like 5 people in there and go film, and our heads would be bumping in the back. And then so that was like our main mode of transportation for the very first Genesis video. So that was why it's called Genesis.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Damn. I wish we had a cool backstory like that. I just made Tavares name it.
Yeah, this is what you do when you ask for someone who's clutch. That's real groovy shit.
Yo, you right? Yeah, I see you.
Yes, sir. Dude, do you have any ideas on making a collection in the future, or is it just strictly like pop-up style, like shops that you're gonna do, like obtain like all the clothing? And
I think like I'm trying to do like a I don't know if it'll be like a full collection, but like a drop of clothes that I do push out with the video, but might be a little after the video depending on how long it takes samples to get made and all that stuff. But like I think the direction things are moving, I'm probably just gonna get samples made, pre-order, and then have people order however many, and I'm just gonna get like order that many or like get like the minimum, just because like I'm probably not gonna be selling that many in person. Like
Facts.
Like it's all gonna be online anyway, so I think I'm kind of moving in that direction for the most part. But as far as like, I don't know how often I'm gonna drop really, and like I think the direction things are headed, like a lot of people in Genesis right now are kind of branching off and doing their own thing. So I'm like, I might be doing my own thing after the video comes out too. So I don't really know at this point. But yeah, just seeing where it takes me for the time being. Yeah.
Would you ever shoot music videos?
I have before, but I was terrible at it, so I don't. Like that was another thing that I tried out a little bit.
Were you trying to get the Ian?
Man, who knows?
I see you. It would have to be all in fisheye.
Shooters shoot, man.
No, I mean the fisheye is like a very unique, like has a unique look to it that a lot of people like they don't know how to use it for the most part. So like, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like. Also, I would be probably more down to shoot something and not edit it, because I don't know how to edit music videos. Like when I see like Koi and like Marvin like really like tapped in doing their thing, like I have a lot of respect for that, because I have no idea how to do that shit. Yeah.
Marvin's fire. Koi's all right. Marvin's the truth.
He's decent. No, shout out Koi.
Yeah, he set this interview up.
I think
shout out to Koi.
I think Pacific Northwest have the best like editors when it comes to that game. Animators like that. That like wave and like this wave of videography
Pacific
that you got.
Northwest born or just Pacific Northwest in general?
In general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Portland. I'll even like Seattle, like we have a specific style. We have our own, as much as people love to say like, oh, we're out here biting the West Coast, or like we have those undertones, but like we're like I-5 literally connects us, and literally everybody comes here to retire. So
come on,
out of all 49 states, people come here to live their lives for the rest of their lives. You know, so it's like you have this melting pot of culture, and then you have like all these creatives out here creating together. This is why I reiterate this shit. Like, we all need to be on the same team. Move as a unit, because sooner or later, they're going to come to us, bro. They're going to come to you. They've been coming to you. So it's like, like, and it's like, this is commendable, because you guys have set the tone with just like neighborhood shit.
Yeah.
You started off just by like making skate montages with the homies, and was like, this is some cool shit. I love this.
Yeah.
I love skating, and I'm capturing the film of skating, Yeah. You probably would have archives of skating like when you're old as fuck, bro. Like, you know, shit like that.
No, yeah, like people will ask me for footage from years ago, and I have it all like logged by date, like a folder for every day I went out filming, so I can just be like, oh, like February 23rd, like 2013, like
that's
I got it on my hard drive.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Shooters shoot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
None of that. Fuck you, La Cia.
That's great organization too.
I just learned something.
I think this could be like a question for the both of you two. How does how does being introduced through the film industry affect your like daily life? Is it more so something you think about every day to go out and film? Or is it more of like, this is my creative outlet, I go and do it?
Shit. I guess not film. I have to watch something video-esque. Like I have to watch either something someone shot, camera equipment, lighting equipment, like some sort of camera information at least once a day to like feel whole, I guess now. Cause I used to watch, whenever I'm into something, I watch that's only the videos I watch. So like when I'm into cooking, I only watch cooking YouTube and I only watch cooking Netflix. So like all of my content right now is just camera. It's like Indie Mogul. It's fucking Volandis. It's like or it's podcasts. So like I don't like I guess for me I get obsessive about what I want to be or what I want to look like, or just having the knowledge to be helpful and useful in this field, just because I don't know shit. I'm not paying nobody to go to school. I really shout out to Koi in this aspect of teaching me almost everything, and shout out to Harry for teaching me everything else about videography and filming and having a camera and just everything in this field. Like I'm very self-taught, and I love being self-taught. So I get all my information from random YouTube. So to answer your question, yes. I don't know if that answered your question or if it was a yes or no question. The beer at the end was sliding.
No,
into
it makes
the
sense.
answer.
You were more leaning towards the not necessarily relying on it, but
How it affects you every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot the question. Just started talking about cameras. It does affect me every day. I have to do something.
I feel that. I think. So wait, what was the question? It was
I fumbled the bag.
No, you're fine.
No, you're
because
good.
I caught all that. Does film affect your daily life, or is it more of a creative outlet?
Ooh, yeah. Definitely both. I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely do it. The only reason I go out and do it every day is because it's fun. And be cool to not everything I film I'm gonna be paid for. Actually, most of the stuff I don't get paid anything at all. So just going out every day just because I want to, and I don't know. I don't know how to expand on that really. I'm trying to answer the question.
For sure, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's really dope that you do it whether you're paid or not paid. What's your ideal situation? What's what would the goal be to be a media source for skateboarding, or what's your ultimate dream if everything rolled the dice perfectly today?
I think to film for a major shoe company, or that's ideal, something like that. And I'm really I don't know. I'd like to have my own brand and do my own thing, but I'm just kind of I don't know. I need my friends with me, and it's kind of dissipating right now. So I feel like I'm kind of moving on to the next thing. So, yeah.
I like that. I like the wanting, because I'm the same way. The only reason I got into podcasting is to work with this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm very much the same way of just without my friends, I'm just it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Not necessarily pointless. I'd always be creative, but it's way more fun and I'm way more passionate about it when I get to do it for the homies or the people that I love and in my circle. So yeah, I could definitely relate to that.
Yeah. And I think no matter what, if I end up doing more work for a company in the future, it's going to be with one of my friends for sure. I don't think I'm going to go film with some random person unless they're I make a new friend.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know. Everyone I skate with now, I'm gonna continue filming with them. Even if it's not for Genesis, if it's for something else, I'm still gonna work on stuff with my friends.
Oh, that's fine.
No matter what it is. Yeah.
Who's who are the skaters that you like outside of the team and your friends?
Like kind of just like pro skaters sort of things.
Pro skaters, like skaters you've met, like because I'm like, it's such a unique community that there are people. Obviously, the people that you work with tend to be the best people around you because you tend to see the tricks nobody else see, or just the work ethic that nobody else gets to see in real time. So it's for me, like, Tavares is my favorite artist. He's probably not the most listened to artist in my phone, but if I can think about someone that I know has the potential, delivers on it, and like creates very good music, it would be my friend Tavares. But like outside of that, I would say like someone else is currently my favorite artist. Does that?
Yeah, I mean, like, but I feel like my favorite skaters are my friends at the end of the day. Like, I don't know, like.
That's fire. Nah,
Troy, Dylan, Elise, Jasper, Xavier, Bao, like all the homies. I forgot a whole bunch, but like
it's good money.
Like,
it's off the dome,
and it's like also like just seeing people like Troy like really get that recognition right now, and seeing like the filmers I look up to, like posting clips of him and like that's taking fire. Him out filming and stuff, and instead like I could easily see that and be like bummed. Like if like I was like whack, but like, you know, like seeing that shit, like it like almost reaffirms in my mind that these are like the right people I'm around.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Get your shit together so I can reaffirm that.
Hey, oh my gosh. Don't say no more. Say no more. I'm on it. we out here moving groovy and fucking
where we what?
Bro.
Yeah, what?
Lovely.
What?
Where
were you gonna take us? I'm so curious. We're out here moving groovy and what? That's fucking funny.
Man, I'm so sorry.
Have you known Troy his entire skating career? Like since he like started on the board and since like, he's gone professional?
Since he was well, he's not like quite pro yet, but yeah, since he was in like 7th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, like he like when the skate park first opened, he was like the little kid with the helmet there. And, like, I don't know, it's just funny seeing him.
That's
like,
hard as hell.
Be grown up. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Get your shit together yet again. I'm just all right.
Hey,
I'm leaving it alone.
I'm
leaving it
we're
alone.
doing it. We're doing it. Independent. You feel me? We out here doing it homegrown.
Facts.
And look at us.
One day you'll be my Troy.
Right now I'm your Tavares.
Facts. I love you nonetheless. Fuck. Hold on. This beer is taking over. Should have fucking drank it.
Do you have a favorite place you've traveled to so far?
I like the Bay.
Ooh.
I like the Bay a lot. I haven't really been like outside of the US much, and I probably won't be going anytime soon, you know? But yeah, I like the Bay a lot. I went like not too long ago, and just like the skate scene there is really cool. Like
all them hills.
Yeah, all the hills. I'm not much of a hill guy, but I enjoy
the beaches
watching.
though.
Yeah.
Like them long beaches, and like the Bay is nice as hell. Downtown. Have you been to Chinatown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard.
Yeah.
My favorite place is the around the Macy's stadium, the Giant Stadium. They got Seattle's best coffee right on the corner. I always laugh at that shit. I'm like, bro, look at.
We don't even have that here.
Yeah.
We don't go and get Seattle's best coffee here in Seattle.
Starbucks own that shit.
Man, fuck Starbucks.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, but also they have Dunkin'.
Oh.
I'm a Dunkin' guy.
Dunkin'
Dude,
I
Donuts
found
is
out I was a
amazing.
Dunkin' guy when I went to the East Coast.
Me
Fire.
too, bro. I was at I was at JFK, and there's one right at
That
my
shit's hard.
terminal. And
I love Dunkin' Donuts.
But I got that this little blueberry donut and a little coffee. I
You
was
can
like,
really get a bust down
Yeah.
donut and a fire coffee.
what? Bro, I took a bite, took a little sip. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, this is life changing.
Different.
This is life changing. This
Up
is why
early.
everybody does it.
Yeah.
That's why America runs on it. You You know, supposedly like
Different.
That's facts.
What countries would you like to go to and either be in or skate in?
I haven't even been to Canada yet. I really want to go to like Vancouver, BC, and fucking East Coast.
Toronto?
Toronto. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah.
Did I hit that?
Well, there's a
666.
I want to go to Montreal too. Montreal's real nice, and
I heard it's super nice out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to
Canada.
Australia one day.
Me too.
Like the wildlife out there and everything seems insane. Like
I'm trying to kick it with some
I'm
Aussies.
I'm not trying to be caught in Australia. They got big ass spiders. It's hot.
Big ass Aussies.
Yeah.
You know, spiders and kangaroos. I'm not trying to have a little.
I'm trying to eat a steak out there. Apparently, their steaks are.
Run up on me and beat my ass. No, I would totally go to Australia.
That's why I would
because
bring you there.
It's like that's like origins of.
Would you
the
fight
Pacific
a kangaroo?
people.
I'd make you fight a kangaroo.
have you guys seen that video where the guy like squares up to the kangaroo and just like hits him?
Yeah.
And the kangaroo just doesn't do anything at all.
Dude,
Like,
you can't catch me seeing like that. Can't be the normal like stray dog. That's a stray dog.
No,
to
they're like deer.
Australians.
Apparently, they're like deer.
Oh, they're like deer.
Yeah.
Oh no! See, I be seeing deer on the reg. Like,
Nah, apparently they're like deer and they're dumb like deer. Yeah, they jump in the road and get hit and shit like that.
God.
oh no!
Yeah, apparently Australians hate kangaroos.
Oh, I bet.
They're like dumb. They're like dumbass deers.
Well, aren't they kind of like big rodents?
I don't fucking know.
Shit.
Do I look?
Shout
like
out to Animal Planet. I think I'm correct on that. One day we'll have
They're
the
marsupials, I think.
fact
Yeah,
checks.
I think they're. Wow, I couldn't even credit her. I couldn't even.
He was about to get it
I
off.
couldn't. I was gonna say Solana just said they were marsupials. Damn, Solana just said they're marsupials. Just in case. I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about animals.
Shout out, Sal baby.
Yeah, come on. Facts.
Man, is there anybody in the mainstream game that you would like to work with that is like outside of the skating community, like just people you would like be interested in filming?
Like outside skating or like
Like artists, like I don't know, like brand creators, people out there. Unless it's just really like what I'm getting is like you're really hometown
It's
hero,
skate or die, nigga.
or it's like
You weren't
You know?
outside.
Yeah, I think like
my side or not, like for real. I love it.
I feel like I don't know. I'm trying to find ways I can like grow outside of Seattle too, and like do like I guess like to answer the first question, like it would like this is just like way far out, but like to like work on a short film or like shoot photos like for like a Frank Ocean piece in a magazine, like that would be like that would be sick one day. And it's like it's also one of those things where it's like I'm like one or two people removed from him through a lot of the connections I have right now. So
That's
it's just, like,
amazing.
That is dope.
It'll eventually just happen. It'll
you know, but
That's
I'm not
amazing.
gonna like
It won't be
speak.
forced.
I'm not gonna speak on it again, but
No, you should
if something
speak,
happens, like
you should speak
Yeah.
things that you want to happen into existence.
yeah,
The power of the universe.
I
yeah.
was gonna ask, how was it working with Matt in New York? Matt can't skate.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to know him
That's
too.
so funny
Yeah.
because I met Matt around the same time I met all you guys,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't know. Matt's sick. He's the best. I stayed at his house for like almost 2 weeks while I was out there, and like, yeah, he's really doing this thing with photography too,
Yeah.
but like in a very different way. Like
So cool.
than like he does like a lot of like companies on Instagram when they have those like the ads that you scroll past and it'll be like a candle or something. Like he'll shoot that. He'll set up that whole thing in his room. There'll be like a red backdrop and like he'll like drop the candle down and like he just does that for a living. Like,
That's
pretty
fucking
much, like,
amazing.
Or like I think like now that he's like quarantined for the most part. He does other shoots too, but that's just like
That's what he does
yeah,
now.
he just does that now and edits photos and stuff. And
Hey,
yeah, it's sick. Just
That's
seeing
fucking
him,
fire.
seeing him do his shit too, because I've known him like since 8th grade too, and like yeah,
Damn.
he was just, he
What a-
was
what a
always behind
golden
the camera
year.
too. Yeah,
Bro, we are the second best era. I'm saying it right now.
yeah,
Our generate like the kids that grew up in that pocket where you got to see the internet like morph into something, but you were still spending most of your childhood outside.
Yeah.
So you got to learn how to use a laptop, but you were like, fuck that. I'm still outside walking around hella like.
Yeah, fuck a laptop. They're
Yeah.
hella big and chunky.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like the old school,
Because it was
cameras
like
and
Vine, too.
Yeah.
It was like that was the time period, and I feel like I don't know.
I feel like I just feel like we got to like experience like in the 90s we got to experience the first cool internet shit and like watch everything hit before it hit. Like we got to see Twitter become Twitter.
Yeah.
Because when we were like right before high school, like leaving that era, Twitter was in its prime.
Twitter was crazy then too. Like like seeing shit now from then and like the stuff celebrities would tweet back then is just like so hilarious. Insane.
Nuts.
Insane.
Like,
Nuts.
like Lady Gaga,
Dude,
and like
and-
Chief Keef,
and it's like
that
everyone.
whole shit. Like
It's just everyone, honestly, anyone. If you had a Twitter and you had it during that time, like I came late to the party 2013.
yeah,
Some
same. I think me too.
some shit. And like
that's when we got on Twitter.
Yeah.
But that was like, whoa, it was popping.
Yeah,
That was when everybody was like, bro, get a Twitter, bro.
That's when everyone was been talking about they're crazy on Twitter. Get off the book, bro.
But celebrities literally fighting.
Yeah. That's when you could really tell people fuck you. Like like that's when hate speech was like you could get that off. And Twitter was just like, that shit's good for the
It
streets.
just happens.
It's just when we get fire Kanye tweets.
Did media growing up ever influence the way you filmed?
I think like to some extent, yeah, and it's kind of like inescapable that I'm just gonna watch skate videos and just absorb all this stuff, and it's also kind of like you find techniques and the way people do things, and you're like, oh, that is how you like convey this, or that's how you do this. And I think for skateboarding specifically, it's definitely like with this camera too, like the way you can like zoom in on someone's face super close and then like show the trick, and it's like I feel like that has been like kind of like trend setting in a way, like like this dude Bill Strobeck, the dude who does all the Supreme videos, like he's kind of known for that, and ever since he put out like those first couple Supreme videos, it's just like that set the tone for this whole era of like skate videos in a way. Just everything is like everyone's just like, oh, this is how we do it. And it kind of sucks in a way because it's like there's so many different ways to do things, but it is kind of like a cool renaissance in a way where it's like this is like it's like the top of like it's like everyone's at the top of their game in this like little pocket. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had a good question. I was lost in the sauce. Bro, what the fuck?
Oh, I said there's a lot of sauce today too.
I know. Fuck. What? Nigga, stop staring at me.
I didn't say anything.
I felt your eyes say things.
The camera gonna tell, so I hope you see.
I'm gonna cut all of this.
Do that. Give us the sneakiest eatery in the Pacific Northwest you've ran into.
In what way sneaky? Or,
the best eats you've had.
Oh, I'm trying to think. In what do I be running up out here?
Ooh.
I don't know. I like Gazelle's a lot.
Ooh.
I think Gazelle's is good.
Okay.
Like, what else is there? Like, that's just like off Rainier. I had Geraldine's today. It was bomb. Like, to go,
I've never
Biscuits
eaten
and
at
gravy.
Geraldine's.
Yeah.
You've never eaten at Geraldine's?
Never.
I had it the other day. It smacked.
Yeah.
I hadn't had it in like 3 years. Last time it did not smack.
It's kind of different, not on when they don't bring it out on the colored plates and it's just in a box, but it still slaps. Like, it's still good.
Shout out to Geraldine's. They're always popping, but I was never popping with them. All right, take us out of here. You're obviously sleepy again.
No, I was cooling. I'm not. Hey, you've been grooving with KWJT. We got Ian. We had Solana. We got Corey too. You've been tapping in with Tavares. Fuck with your boy. Hey,